Hello there, you, and welcome to Needs More Subs. This is the very first ever episode of NMS Nearly Live. We used to have a show that was called NMS Live, but this is a new show. It's kind of different. It's, for one thing, one major difference, not live. Not live at all, no. But nearly live. I mean, shot this just a little bit ago. And the other difference, not an hour. It's just as long as it needs to be, and no more, and no less, and just that's it. I am Captain Needy. I am your host here. I'm just a regular guy who gets up off the floor in the morning and puts on a superhero costume and sits down at the desk and watches a whole lot of YouTube. Smaller YouTube channels specifically. I like the smaller YouTube channels. I don't like the big ones so much. I like the small ones. So just an average, regular Joe. My name is not Joe. It's Needy. You can just call me Needy, would you please? Okay, thank you. And today on the show, we got a lot of awesomeness coming up for you today on our show. We got Milestones and More. That's what we do on Tuesdays. That's one half of NMS Live. The other half comes up on Thursdays where we do our awesome list. So please join us again on Thursday for that. Tuesday, we do Milestones and More. So we got a lot of milestones for channels that are from our awesome expanding list. And boy, we've been gone for a long time, so there's a lot of milestones, and we're not going to get to all of those today. No way. But we will get to a bunch of them, including some very, very interesting ones. Oh, okay. Yes, and we got a lot more than that, because it's milestones and more. So there'll be like subscriber milestones, other kind of milestones. We're gonna add an awesome expanding channel to our list today on this very program. We got other stuff, and then we got music. We're gonna change the music. Not that there's anything wrong with this music, it's pretty good. But on this show on NMS Nearly Live, we like to make a brand new song, and it's going to be way better than before in the past, because now we can do it with the power of montage. Oh yeah, cool. So you don't even have to wait for the whole song to be banged out on the keyboard there, waiting for me to figure some stuff out. We're just going to expedite it with the power of montage. So let's get right to that. Okay, let's see. I'm going to put in some drums here with banging the drums. We got let's put some more drums. Right, good. And then add a little bass line. I love the bass. Let's put more bass. Got to get a little bit more bass in there. Yeah, good bass. Let's see. Patty Broussard, she wanted to have the steel drums. We've been looking for the steel drums forever. Still haven't really found that, but I did go on my synthesizer and make a sound that can tide us over for the short term. Maybe we can make do with this. Let's add some more sound. If you used to watch NMS Live back in the past, maybe you do remember, we handle instrument requests, so if you have a specific instrument that you would like to hear in a future song, just let us know that. We love to have people input what kinds of notes they would like to hear. If you want to hear the A, B, C, D, E, F, or G, just put that in. If a bunch of people put that in, or if a couple people put it in, we'll make a chord progression. And if a bunch of people put it in, we'll make a motif. Just depends on you. You put them in there, we'll use them. They'll get used. And most importantly, the most important. Man, I probably need to duct tape my face again. I think never mind that. Okay. Most important thing is if you have an interesting title, if this music here puts you in the mood or puts you in mind of something, it reminds you of a thing, or it's some words come to mind about this particular song, just please put that title in here in the chat, and then we will add that when we add it to our SoundCloud, and we'll put a link to your channel if you got a channel, or we'll credit you as best we can. Yeah, this is good music. I like this. This is boppy. It's got some boppiness to it, and I like it. It'll be on our SoundCloud. You can check like links in the description below to get to that SoundCloud there. Yeah. All right, let's get on with the show. Hey everybody, it's story time. Where to begin? Let me see. Once upon a time, on a day that was known as April 27th of 2018, NeedsMoreSubs listed on our awesome expanding list a smaller YouTube channel called Stop Motion Supreme. We really liked that one. It was a couple of days before we actually began our YouTube channel here in earnest. So over the times, we really appreciated that Stop Motion Supreme channel. They made a bunch of cool videos like this kind of thing here. Really fun stuff. And we got to be friends with that channel. A lot of times our channel makes channel friends of other channels. So yeah, they were cool. And one of the kids from that channel made a new YouTube channel, and for the most part, usually when we can, we like to not list, everybody's second channel and third channel. Some people go a little crazy with the channels, and they make channels that they don't really seem like they're intending to keep up. But this here channel that was made by one of those young folks, Carter, made That Is Interesting. And 1 year ago, we added That Is Interesting to our awesome expanding list when it had 21 subscribers. And we really rooted for that channel because the videos were in fact very interesting. And he just kept adding interesting video after interesting video. Waiting for it to load here. Okay, yeah. Making all kinds of really interesting videos about, facts about our world. And my daughter really likes the videos, and I like the videos, and we watch this channel a lot. So we would be rooting for it, and here on Milestones and More, like we would be, announcing their milestones, like when they got to 25 subscribers, and when they got to 75 subscribers and stuff. And it just kept adding all these awesome videos. So one day, out of the blue, some guy who seems to be sort of disgruntled in a lot of these pictures of him that I could find, like got some anger management going on there. He decided that he wanted Denmark to sell Greenland to the United States of America or some silliness like that. And canceled the trip because they said that's dumb. And then like some of these videos that had already been there and existing on the channel, like what if Greenland became the 51st state and the other Greenland one down there somewhere, they started taking off. And also this one, oh my gosh, that one really how California accidentally created a massive inland lake. That video is going gangbusters. And all of a sudden the subscriber count just went crazy and crazy and crazy until right now, That Is Interesting is about to join the 100,000% club. Yes, that's right. They're number 3 on our list of like all-time percentage gainers, gaining almost 100,000% subscribers since being added to our list with 21 subscribers. So congratulations very much to That Is Interesting. Couldn't have happened to a more interesting channel. Very, very interesting videos here. You should check some out and see what can happen when a YouTube channel that is small, a little engine that could, keeps adding interesting videos and interesting videos and interesting videos. And then one day, just, something happens and the powder keg goes up. I'd love to see when that happens. Awesome. The end. Alright, this music is still pretty poppy. Okay, it is Tuesday, the 15th of October. And every weekday, we try to add an awesome expanding channel to our awesome expanding list. When the weekday happens to be one of them there Tuesdays, we like to add a smaller one. A smaller one means an awesome expanding channel that has fewer than 100 subscribers. We keep these YouTube channels that we're looking at, that we're considering adding to our list, in what we call buckets. And we had a Tuesday bucket that was full of awesome expanding YouTube channels, all of which had fewer than 100 subscribers. And so we went and we looked in our bucket. And guess what happened? We had to move all of them, their YouTube channels out of the Tuesday bucket because they all fit into one of two categories. They had all attained more than 100 subscribers and had to thus be moved out of the Tuesday bucket into the regular bucket, or they had not made any new videos in the last 4 months since we last saw you, in which case they had to be moved into the Needs More Recent Videos bucket. We actually have a bucket that's called that. Yes. Yeah. You could draw your own conclusions from that, actually. They either didn't make any new videos, or they all had gotten to more than 100 subscribers since the last 4 months. That is very interesting. Oh my gosh. But anyway, so the end result of all that is that I had to strap on my cowl and costume and hit the wires again and scoured the YouTubes for more new YouTube channels for the Tuesday bucket. Had to fill that bucket up again. Didn't have to travel very far from the apple orchard there before we discovered this cool one. As I said in the previous segment, we don't like to relist or list YouTube channels where they already have one channel on the list. There's plenty of people trying to get on the list for the first time. We don't like to do a whole lot of second channels for a whole lot of people. But every once in a while, we come across a channel that we're willing to make an exception for. And such is the case for this guy here, Inspired John. Maybe some of you long-time Needs More Subs followers will remember Inspired John.
I have to ask one question. Does that suit have a zipper on it?
And now he has a brand new YouTube channel, which is called The History Buff, where he is really throwing some heat from the mound there. He's pitching some strikes.
Since 1797, the House of Representatives has impeached 16 federal officials. These include 2 presidents, a cabinet member, a senator, a justice of the Supreme Court, and 11 federal judges. Of those, the Senate convicted and removed 7, all of them judges. Not included in this list are office holders who have resigned rather than face impeachment, most notably Tricky Dick Richard Nixon. Hi to all the History Buff supporters who are watching this. I want you to know that I appreciate this and your support. Please subscribe, leave a comment down below. This is a history hot topic, which means that there's something going on in current events and I'm tying it to something that has happened in the past.
Yep, so that is the History Buff. If you are a history buff, or you have a history buff in your family or your friends list or whatever, you should tell them about this channel. We can get all the history buffs over there and watch some of these, and that'll be great. That'd be super great. Okay, so, history buff. there's a link in the description below if you need help getting over there. Okay, it's time for Milestones and More. This is the Milestones and More show. We should probably get cracking with some milestones, don't you think? What do we got here? Oh, Bink Beats. Oh, yes. 90,000 subscribers on the Bink Beats. I showed this video here before when they got to like 50,000 or so, but it's a good video. And also they haven't made a lot of new videos, but just based on the, the watchability of the old videos, they just keep gaining. So let's watch some of this.
Did you feel alive today, the gloom of decay? Women crying mellowy, kids withhold the boon of sleep. Hear the drums and do the gates, swinging incense kissed away.
Alright, very cool. Jay Lippman, look at you. 5,000 subscriber milestone on October 11th there. Very good, very good. Kim and Garrett make it. Oh, congratulations. Made it to 15,000 subscribers. Let's check one of these out. How's the channel doing? Looking good. Looking good. Scrolly. Okay.
We just made this zombie front porch. We just made a reversible zombie scarecrow front porch sign. And we'll show you how we made it right now. What is up? Welcome back. Do you like to do? We're gonna make it great. And that's what we do on this channel every week. This week, we're making a reversible front porch holiday sign with a zombie on one side and a scarecrow on the other. We picked up 4 of these fence pickets from the outdoor section at our local home improvement shop, along with...
Okay. October the 10th, look at that, modern day tech. 11,000 subscribers, very cool. Let's look at the channel over there, see what the channel's looking like. There we go. Oh, gorgeous looking channel. You want to check out some videos over there when you get a minute. Very cool. October the 9th, Daniel Batal, 30,000 subscribers, very cool. And Steve Cox Drums also, look at that, 400 subscriber milestone. Congratulations, and thank you again so much for helping us out with the This Is Me video. Really appreciate it. Oh, here's Daniel Batal's channel. Very cool. Look at those 30,000 subscribers there. Look at the thumbnails. Very good stuff. Vibe Live, look at that. Vibe Live talk show with the 1,000 subscriber milestone. Congratulations there, Viper. Let's take a look at that channel. Oh, look at that. Gorgeous channel. Very good. Cool. 1,000 subscribers. Yep, there they are. Very good. Awesome. Potato Wisdom. Hitting the 11,000 subscriber milestone there. That's cool. Ian Corzine, 20,000. That is a big milestone. 20,000 subscribers. What is he doing? It's getting the people all hot and bothered. There he is. Looking good. Well, I need to watch this video myself.
Hey creator, do you like to teach stuff in YouTube videos?
Camera release.
The words that get thrown.
Today we're going to teach you the basics of helping you.
These came out of the new.
In this video, we're talking about to do one thing, but when you teach things, you often have to use other people's video, photos, or music in your own video to get your point across. By doing this, do you ever worry that you're going to get a copyright strike? or worse, you're going to get sued? If so, and you're a YouTube teacher like me, then this video is for you. I'm going to give you my 5 tips on how to use fair use for your how-to videos without getting a copyright strike, without getting sued. All right, let's hit this.
Definitely need to watch that. Yes, I'm going to go back and watch that whole video. Smuggler's Room, all right, look at you, 5,000 subscribers. That is awesome. Let's see the channel here. What do we got? Oh, very cool. Very cool. All of those thumbnails make me want to click on all of those thumbnails. I just want to watch the whole thing.
Today in the Smuggler's Room, we're upgrading our Nintendo Zapper. That's coming up. What's up, you awesome geeks? I'm Brian, and welcome to the Smuggler's Room. This week, this chubby geek is going to share with you...
Very cool. Don't miss that. You gotta check that out. Okay. Ancient accounts, Polygon Island. There's all kinds of awesome channels, awesome milestones over there on NeedsMoreSubs.com. All you gotta do is go over there. We got awesome. You can keep track of which of these awesome channels are hitting which of these awesome milestones. Okay? Oh, PK42 channel. Look at that. Thumbnails are so gorgeous on the PK42 there. Oh. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So in the description below, you will find a link where you can go directly to this report and see all of the subscriber milestones. Very cool. Here at Needs More Subs, there are 2 main audiences that we attempt to serve. One is the audience of peoples who like to discover smaller YouTube channels. And the other is people who like to create smaller YouTube channels. And you don't have to fit nice and neatly into one or the other. You could be both. That's fine. But here on our Tuesday program, Milestones and More, we sort of, really, we want to make programming that both audiences can come together and meet and greet each other and share and have fun together. But Tuesday is a little bit geared more towards the people who create the smaller YouTube channels, and our Thursday program is geared a little more towards the people who like to discover the smaller YouTube channels. So Tuesdays we like to do this little thing, which is a commentary. It's a commentary. It's called Let Me Tell You Something, and it's pretty much about our discoveries that the creators could maybe benefit from. I've been here on the YouTubes for like a year, just like really intensely studying this thing, and I built this whole database, and the database is kind of showing me some things about what succeeds on YouTube. So, I mean, what kind of captain would I be, captain of YouTube, if I didn't pass it on to the people who are in our listening audience, some of the things that I have discovered. One thing that I am really discovering is it's called serving an underserved audience. Yeah, that's right. I mean, when you first arrive on the YouTube, you start seeing all these huge YouTube channels with these huge videos that have the millions of views, and you're like, oh my gosh, I could just do what they're doing. And you got a video, it's like really popular, on a channel that's really popular, and you're like, I could do that, and then you make your video that's kind of like that, and it doesn't get the millions of views, and the reason why, I will explain it to you, the reason why your video doesn't get the millions of views like that is because, because once upon a time, that channel that has the millions of views was probably serving an underserved audience. They probably were like one of the first people in that space making videos for the people who like that kind of thing. And the videos caught on, and the fandom grew and grew over time and everything. And they gained more and more subscribers. And then as they did that, lots and lots of other people kind of copied them. And so, there's a lot of people competing for that space now, all the people who copied their channel before you copied them. And your channel is like number 1,000 millionth on the list, trying to nose your way in there, competing with all the other people that already copied them. You're not really going to make a lot of headway or, nose into there unless you got something really unique and awesome about your channel that the other ones don't got, and you probably don't got that. So, so serving an underserved audience is when you kind of, for one thing, you do the opposite of that. You don't, nose in on something that everybody's already doing, but neither do you, you won't necessarily get anywhere just because you find something unique. Like, underserved doesn't just only mean not a lot of people are doing it. Like, for example, if you have a hobby of shoving hardened apple peels under your toenails, and you search on YouTube and you're like, oh my gosh, great. No YouTube channel exists for shoving petrified apple peels under your toenails. I'm going to be the first one and jump in on this, that does not necessarily equal underserved audience, because if you find a totally unique property that nobody else is doing, yet at the same time, nobody else is searching for that, then that's not an underserved audience. You pretty much just wasting your time there. You will be alone on your channel shoving hardened apple peels under your toenails, for example. So underserved audience, it's very difficult to find them. If it was easy to do, then everybody would be having success doing it. But yet, it is one of the talents, one of the skills on YouTube that can really help you to succeed. If you are good at discovering an underserved audience, and you might be saying, but I already have my channel. How can this advice help me? Because I already made my channel and it's already about a thing. It can still help you quite a bit, just in terms of what videos you're going to make in the future, and what kind of topics to cover for your videos. For example, I know a lot of people, a real popular thing is oh, the holidays are coming up. I'm going to make a holiday video. Well, guess what? So are a million other people. It's the same thing over again. You got your holiday videos got to nose its way in, and get in line behind a million other holiday videos, unless there's something really unique and really appealing and engaging and engrossing about your video, same thing again. But if, for example, say your niece is playing with some holiday toy, and she's one of the first ones, and it's really, really interesting, and you look on YouTube and nobody has made a video about that, but you got a feeling in your guts that people are going to be searching for this pretty soon. Hey, give it a shot, roll the dice. Maybe that could, you might be one of the first ones to make a video about something that people are already starting to search for, and nobody has, really jumped in on that real estate there. So that's kind of what serving an underserved market is all about. So good luck with that. Try to apply that advice in your future endeavors, and if you are one of those people that does shoving the apple peels under your toenails and everything, I didn't mean to offend you or nothing, but good luck with that channel, and don't fill up my Twitter DMs with that. NeedsMoreSubs has a website. It is at NeedsMoreSubs.com. And it has this tab here that says channels. That's where most of the action happens. That's where our awesome expanding list of awesome expanding channels is located. And it also has a sub menu on there where you can go to our reports and see the subscriber milestones that we've been highlighting on Milestones and More. We also have this other new report over here, which is called Channel Views. So we're going to take a little bit of a look at that and see who has some new Channel Views milestones.
Hi, my name is Jima Lally. On my children's channel, we learn all about good character. We celebrate children as they learn about manners and friendship.
Justin Bennett, oh my god, are you kidding me? 750,000 channel views on those videos. You are doing great. Congratulations on that. And Erica Lancaster got to 20K. That's good stuff there. Going back another day, Ruben Stone, the very second awesome expanding channel added to our list way back in 2017 there, has gotten 100,000 channel views on that channel. Wow, very good with those awesome music videos there. Marty's Crew, hey, how are you? 12,500 channel views on that newish channel. Very good work there. Okay, going back another day, Jake Roman deleted a lot of videos because for real, he has like way more than 5,000 channel views, but deleted most of them, and so now he's building back up again there from the start. To be confirmed. Okay, 15,000 views. Very good, congratulations. Lee Billingham Art, 60,000. Very cool. Whoa, Maddie C's Voices, look at you with 125,000 channel views. Okay, that must be why you're growing so much there, buddy. And the Smuggler's Room. Oh, our buddies, the Smuggler's Room. Brian, congratulations. Well, 20,000 channel views, that's it? Wow, that is a very high conversion to be getting that many subscribers. With that, people just must be hitting that channel and being like, oh yes, this is exactly what I want, and just click and subscribe right off the bat. That's some good stuff there. Smuggler's Room, very cool, congratulations. And Creator Spotlight Show, 7,500. That is great. We got, if you want to see more from more in the past, we got plenty more. The list goes on. It's pretty cool. So check that out over on NeedsMoreSubs.com. That is going to just about do it for this edition of Milestones and More for a Tuesday, October the 15th or whatever. If you still have not put in a title for this here music, this boppity thing, put in your title recommendations. You can leave it in the comments below, but put it in the chat here. That would be better. Before we leave, we like to give programming notes for any live streams, especially live streams that are creator related. Like to do that, but to be honest with you, I kind of lost touch a little bit. I haven't been making the rounds. I don't really know what's going on out there for creators. If you do, then you could type that in the chat too. I know D. Niman still does some Sunday live streaming there for creators who like to create videos with mobile. And I know Jay Lippman still does his weekly Wednesday thing at like 2 p.m. of Eastern time, I believe it is, for people who like to up their editing game and learn how to make better audio and video. I know the video call-in show, that's a really good one. Anybody, you don't even have to be a creator, but if you are a creator especially, you could check that out, the video call-in show at 10 p.m. of Eastern. And Creator Spotlight, I'm not sure if they're streaming live still. I don't know. You tell me what's out there, and I will pass that information on in future episodes of Milestones and More. So that's me. I'm Captain Needy for Needs More Subs. We're out of here. Thank you very much for joining us again. I know it's been a minute, and thank you for still being here. Because you could have found somewhere else to go, I suppose. That's all I got. So, peace, and hopefully we'll see you back here tomorrow for the channel that we add to the also expanding list, and back here Thursday for another long-form program, hopefully, for our awesome expanding list. Okay. Peace, and see you later.